Hi everyone, my name is Joel Kingston. I currently work as a Director of Strategic Projects with the MNC. I just went through the ACSTH training program with Jaya Bhateja and Abhidaya to become an executive and leadership coach, and I would like to share my experience. The great scientist Albert Einstein once stated that education is not the learning of facts, but the training of minds. And this program that JR has designed went even beyond that. And I would like to discuss that in a minute. Uh, the way JR trained us was exceptionally brilliant and structured beyond my expectations. My initial expectation was that it will cover the coaching methodology, the coaching process, the tools, the techniques, which is the knowledge part of the knowing part, which in fact was only one by third of the overall training module. The second aspect is the doing part, which included multiple reflection exercises, two book summaries in terms of how it relates to our lives, and also we have to create our own coaching model. Yes, you heard it right, our own coaching model. And finally, we have to do a research paper related to coaching and how it can solve real world problems. The third one is a unique part, which is the being part or becoming a coach. This is hard to explain as one has to experience it for themselves. But in a nutshell, it's a transformational uh, journey towards becoming a real coach via developing a coaching mindset, bringing in the change within themselves, even before starting the coaching journey. It was beautifully designed by JR with all these three differential aspects to make one become a real and authentic coach. I may not be able to do justice in summarizing my 4 months of journey, but in few minutes. But if I have to highlight one mantra as a key takeaway for me is I have learned and I, I'm becoming a coach to have uh, full body listening and to have a radical curiosity, with practical empathy, uh, being cautiously optimistic with possibility focus towards the coachee or the client, uh, and by putting relationship first. This is just a simple snapshot in terms of what I learned, what I did, and what I'm becoming via this training program as a coach. Uh, Jad did this wholeheartedly and beautifully via being a trainer to make us learn the knowing part, being a mentor, a coach, a guide, uh, and helping us, to do things in terms of activities, exercise, the doing part, and also becoming a friend uh, to to help me and enable me on the being part of the journey, on the becoming the coach part of the journey. So that was, you know, it was beautifully done. So I'm so blessed and happy and feel grateful. Uh, Thank you, Jaya, for everything, and I'm looking forward for more similar experiences as I grow in my journey as a coach. And thank you, KR, for your wise words and counsel. And thanks to the extended WDR community, and special thanks to my fellow coaches, colleagues, friends. Thank you all. Take care. Have fun.